big thinker, no doubt about that. Good reporting there, Alan.
Here we go.
And it's the Mavericks to start out. Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. They've got Jalen Brunson. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Dwight Powell. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Kleber in at the 5. Well, we see it almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league, and it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the all-star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
Tries it from the top of the key, and it's Doncic missing.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Conley passes to Gobert, and it's good for 2.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Doncic outside. Again, Doncic missing. On offense, here's Utah. Left side, Bogdanovic. Shoots over Powell. Bogdanovic, no good.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Again, Doncic missing.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrating.
And it's Bogdanovic that time on the assist by Gobert.
Making a statement here early. Going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Here's Doncic. And he gets it to go.
And, you know, you look at Doncic for a forward, this guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovic. Here's O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. There's the drive. And it's Brunson with the rebound.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And one thing that talent evaluators wondered about with Doncic coming in, was he quick enough to play point guard? And in case you're wondering how that worked out, the answer is yes, in bold capital letters.
Pass to Mitchell. For 3. It's rebounded by Kleber.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Doncic. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Doncic has got 8 points. And for the Mavericks scouts, there was never any question. Luka Doncic was born to quarterback at offense, Clark.
Boy, he sees the game 2 frames ahead, B.A. I mean, he's got the ball on the string. He's got great size. I think he's a blend of Magic and Kidd when you think about how he sees the floor. They weren't the quickest either, but like Luka, they got where they wanted to when they needed to.
2 minutes.
And here's Doncic outside. And Conley grabs the miss. For Utah, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. To the paint. Here's Kleber. And finished off by Kleber.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Outside Mitchell. Fires the 3. Fires in the triple. Mitchell's got his second basket.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
From deep, here's Doncic. He drops it from range.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Shot clock at 5. Mitchell with the ball. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. Here's Bogdanovic. No good on the shot. And it's Dallas the other way. And Doncic puts up a deep 3. O'Neal pulls it in. Utah has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Bogdanovic, that's good.
Boy, and you see that ability to pull up off the dribble. Bogdanovic little creativity there.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. And here's Doncic outside. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Let's go with a 3. Pass to Gobert. For 3, O'Neal. Oh, my goodness! He'll go to the line with a chance at a 4-point play. That one on Doncic. Now here's Doncic. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. It's the Jazz.
All right, Booker's coming onto the court.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Utah.
Hey, guys, they're passing the ball very efficiently here in the first half.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
On the court right now for Dallas, we've got Maxi Kleber, Dwight Powell out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Doncic in at the point guard position. Brunson against Mitchell. Back to Doncic. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. Tipped away. 6 on the shot clock. Knocks it down from distance. Doncic has got 17.
Picking up right where he left off. Hit 2 triples in the first quarter. Now he gets another to fall.
Back to O'Neal. Outside for Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And here's Doncic outside. Another 3 for Dallas.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Powell with a steal. Oh, they get a hand on it. Doncic on the wing from the arc. Getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game.
3 points.
All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
6 to shoot. Mitchell finds Bogdanovic. Here's O'Neal. The 3 ball. Finney-Smith pulls it in.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that 3 a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
To the middle. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
And all Powell needs is good positioning inside, and when he does get it, he's throwing it down.
Outside Bogdanovic. The Jazz with another miss.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Powell sets a screen from deep. The shot off that time. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter.
You know, for all his skill, and he's got plenty of it, one thing that people don't realize about Doncic is just how strong he is. And he's still uber young. With time, his frame will only get more imposing, and that's bad news for the rest of the league.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Now here's Mitchell. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Now Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to Gobert. Mitchell with the ball. Can they get it? No good. Good D by Finney-Smith. And at 6'7", 230 pounds, Luka Doncic has the physical tools to attack the paint.
And because he's got that body and those skills, he doesn't shy away from contact, B.A. If anything, He knows exactly how to use that size and strength to his advantage.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Utah trailing here. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. There's 31 seconds left in the first half of this one. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
Brunson against Mitchell. Back to Doncic. The 3. Utah with the rebound. On the wing, Mitchell launches a 3. It's rebounded by Kleber. Kleber's got 4 rebounds now. And Doncic puts up a deep 3. No good on the buzzer beater. And that concludes the first half. The map. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
They've got Jordan Clarkson. Also Rudy Gay out there. Hassan Whiteside is out there with Eric Paschall. And it's Azubuike in at the power forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Green for 3. On target from range. Green's got his first 3 points of the game. All right, I know you follow the college game closely, Clark. What do you think about the one-and-done rule?
You know, B.A., when it first came into existence in 2006, I was on board with it because I thought that some college would be better than no college for most players. Now that we've had it for a decade and a half, I'm of the mindset kids should be allowed to pursue a professional pathway without going to college. There shouldn't be any mandatory, arbitrary number, 19 years old and 1 year removed from college. For those few that would like to go pro right out of high school, then it's incumbent upon the NBA as to whether or not they're going to draft you.
Dinwiddie against Clarkson. Pass to Gay. Now Whiteside. And here's Paschall. Looking for his first basket, still in this one.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
Dinwiddie finds Bertans. Now Green. Paschall defends. Picked it out of midair. Inside. Here's Whiteside. Not going to go that time. And it's Dallas the other way.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Grant, if you had to describe exactly what a stretch 4 looks like, you might be describing Davis Bertans.
Yeah, that's the mold that Bertans has been carved out of. He can draw defenders away from the hoop with his outside shooting. And when he needs to mix it up in the paint and grab some rebounds, he's more than capable of that too.
Dinwiddie outside. Bertans for 3. Green against Paschall. Bertans. Back to Green. Outside Hardaway. 4 on the clock. Here's Marjanovic. And Whiteside blocked.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Gay finds Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Clarkson against Dinwiddie. And it's Azubuike with the rebound. The Jazz have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And it's Whiteside penetrating. Count it. Whiteside's got 6 here in the quarter.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Pass to Bertans. Hardaway on the wing. Back to Bertans. Changes up. And it's good on the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 9.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Outside Pascal. Pass to Whiteside. And that'll be Utah's ball as it goes out of bounds. Jazz able to keep possession. 56 seconds left in the third quarter. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. The shot misses, and it's Dallas the other way.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
It's stolen by Bertans. Takes a 3. The rebound by Whiteside. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Azubuike. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Gay, the pass to Clarkson. It's rebounded by Dallas. Left side, Hardaway. The jumper from the wing off target. And so it's Dallas closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points.
Your Jazz Dancer.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter. Stranger things have happened. The Mavericks shooting at a respectable 49%. Taking a look at the Mavericks. Luka Doncic is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Maxi Kleber. And it's Powell in at the 4-man position.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
From behind the arc. And it's Clarkson missing. Oh, deflected. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
A line change here for Utah. From deep, here's Doncic. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Challenging stretch here for Utah. Outside Mitchell. Connects from downtown.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
And here's Doncic outside. Gets the 3-ball to go. Doncic has got 6 points in the quarter.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And stolen by Gobert. Pass to O'Neal. 4-3. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
This one for 3. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, PA. Unbelievable.
Now here's Gobert. Outside Mitchell. Offline with a 3. Oh, got a piece of it. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Doncic with it. Shot clock at 6. From deep 3-point range. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Utah the other way. Mitchell with the ball. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. It's deflected. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Mavericks.
Dallas ball.
Dallas has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Doncic passes to Kleber. Doncic outside. 6 on the shot clock. Off target from three-point range. The Jazz have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Here's O'Neal, guarded by Doncic. Gobert with a screen on Powell. And that one's good from Conley.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Doncic.
In the game. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. From deep. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Well, the Jazz shooting efficiently, 50% so far. The three from Mitchell. Tips it. Boy, hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. O'Neal's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
Back to Doncic. The three. That shot off. So Utah will take it the other way. Here's Mitchell. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Doncic outside. Kleber with a screen. Fires from deep. It's blocked by Gobert. And he recovers it. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. .46 seconds left to play in the fourth. From deep, Conley. Powell pulls it in. Now here's Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. There's the three. Rebound, Utah.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
And so it's Dallas winning this one. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one...
you anticipate this being?
This is going to be a lot of fun because you've got highly skilled offensive players on both sides. Neither team will take a possession off. Thirsty scores. It's going to be punch, counter punch all night long.
The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Now here's Conley. Back to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Assist from.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Paul kicks to Booker. Takes the 3. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Bogdanovich sets the pick for Conley. There's the pass to Bogdanovich. Out to Conley. Gobert with it. Launches a 3. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Gobert.
Mike Conley wanted to make sure the momentum was not swinging the other direction, so he answers with a 3.
Paul passes to Bridges. Paul looking over the floor to the middle. And Ayton throws it down.
Ayton always aware of Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. You can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter.
Conley finds Bogdanovich. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Boy, you love to see Bogdanovich stroke that deep ball. What an accomplished scorer from distance.
Here's Paul. Stolen by Conley. Mitchell with it. Bridges covering. Up top, Gobert. Outside, Conley. Lets it go with a 3. Utah gets it back. Gobert the pass to Conley. Off target with his 3. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Bridges, no one around him. The 3-pointer, no good. Jazz leading by 3. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to speak with Quinn Snyder just before the game. He was talking about the resilience of Chris Paul. Coach said no matter what you throw at him, even if they're down, he finds a way to win games. His will is strong. A tough matchup for sure. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring, but let's see if he can eventually get back on track. And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
That's his first.
Just got a little ahead of himself going for that rebound and gets whistled for the over the back.
And to me, that's just a case of being too aggressive. You're out of position. Don't compound the problem by committing that foul.
Now here's Paul. Bridges shot. Good.
Well, a high motor player like Mikal Bridges has got to make quick decisions. Rise and fire off the catch and shoot, Mikal.
Here's Conley. Gobert with a screen on Booker. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
For 3, Booker, good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 5 assists tonight.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's Mitchell. That misses off the backboard. Suns leading by 3. Paul with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Bridges for 3. For 3, Booker. That shot missing. And it's Utah the other way. Pass to Bogdanovich. Conley against Bridges. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Passes it to Gobert. Out to Conley. Jacks up a 3. And the Jazz another 3.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Three-pointer, Crowder. Here's Paul. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Phoenix shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing for the three. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Bridges outside. Three-pointer. Sinks the three-pointer. Bridges has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Suns.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud.
And regarded as one of the best leaders in the game today.
With anything, whether it's...
And with this younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Suns.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Bridges kicks to Crowder. Back to Bridges. Pass to Crowder. Now here's Booker. Fires the three. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
Now, here's Mitchell. Shoots the 3. Crowder pulls it in. Here's Booker. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. But Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. Now, here's Mitchell. The pass to Bogdanovich. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Bogdanovich has got 6. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
Mitchell wide open. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Crowder, the pass to Booker. It's in the bucket for his 4th field goal. Shooting at a 4 of 9 clip.
Well, a guard has got to come with physical intensity on the interior, and Devin Booker does just that.
Paul against Conley. Now the feed to Bogdanovich. They get a hand on it. Paul with the steal. Stolen by Mitchell. Bogdanovich with it. He's picked up by Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the first
Outside
half.
Conley.
2 minutes.
Yep, that one goes. Conley's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, inside, Mike Conley has got to be savvy, and he is in that instance.
Paul dishes to Bridges, and there's a whistle. It goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
Utah's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Mitchell outside. To the paint. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Mitchell kicks to Gobert. Bogdanovich with a screen on Bridges. O'Neal passes to Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. 5 on the clock. This is to Bogdanovich. And stolen by Booker. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 6 assists in the game.
Well, quick transition has Bridges positioned perfectly. Puts the nice finish on the transition opportunity.
Conley finds Mitchell. Now Gobert. Pass to Conley. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8. The Suns leading. All up top, over by Conley. Booker with no one around. Off target from 3-point range.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Jazz substitution.
The Suns have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. And Booker kicks to Bridges. Traps in the tray. Bridges has got the lead up to 5 now for the Suns.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close. Thanks so much, David. And we'll step.
The Jazz, 24.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Taking a look at the Jazz, we've got Eric Paschall. Rudy Gay is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Whiteside, and it's Azubuike in at the 4. Craig passes to McGee, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. One of the many changes in how the game is played, pace. It seems, Doris, like everyone is playing a very fast pace. How do you like that style of basketball?
Well, it is the preferred way for me to play the game and to watch the game. It gives us an opportunity to see the best athletes and the most skilled basketball players get out and flourish. The other thing is, it has been proven that the first 8 seconds of the shot clock are often your most successful shots.
Now Whiteside, after Jordan Clarkson missing on that last 3-pointer. And it's McGee with the jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now, here's Clarkson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Stolen by Clarkson. McGee with the block. And they get it back. Back to Whiteside. Second shot opportunity. Lays it up off the glass.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Here's Payne. Down low, McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Whiteside sets the pick for Clarkson. Passes to Azubuike. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Payne kicks to Craig. Fires the 3. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. McGee finds Payne. Back to McGee. And stolen by Whiteside. Paschall, the pass to Azubuike. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And it's McGee with the jam.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Clarkson outside. He dishes it to Whiteside. Shoots over McGee. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And it's off from three-point range. Inside. Stolen by Gay. It's Gay on the wing. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
Shamet. No good with the triple. Jazz trail by 6. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Back to Pascal. Pass to Gay. And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns. From deep, picked off in midair. Rudy Gay on the wing. Kicks it to Whiteside. Now the pass to Clarkson. 41 seconds left to play here in the third.
Oh, reversed at home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Shamet, the pass to Payne. Fires from deep. Phoenix, no good that time either. Jazz trail by 4. Whiteside kicks to Clarkson. Whiteside sets the pick for Clarkson. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul.
JaVale McGee.
That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
12 seconds left in the third quarter. Clarkson with the ball. Here's Azubuike. And he can't bank that one in. The third quarter comes to a close. Phoenix.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Panthers.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. They've got JaVale McGee, Payne out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Johnson in at the 4 slot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Now, here's Craig for the 3. The shot that time, not on target. Pascal kicks to Azubuike. Gay outside. The dish now to Azubuike. Back to Gay. There's the steal. Here's Shamet. A new 14 for the Suns. McGee. It's tipped. Gay left side. Clarkson outside. Pass to Pascal. Tipped away. And stolen by Payne. McGee with it. Gay picks him up defensively. And it's McGee slamming it down.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And here's Azubuike. Gay passes to Pascal. Misses the three. Suns leading by 7. To the inside. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Kicks it out to Gay. Clarkson for 3. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound. McGee's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pass to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for the finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch.
First team foul. Jazz
Next quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Knocked loose. Now, here's Shamet. Covered by Mitchell. Here's Payne. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Conley into the lane. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Boy, Mike Conley, the ability to change gears on the drive, that is pretty.
Now here's Payne. Shamet with it. Now defended by Gobert. McGee's shot is off.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those teams.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Now, here's Mitchell. Driving in. And the layup falls.
Donovan Mitchell.
Now just a 3-point Suns lead.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the triple drive.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
For 3, Mitchell gets it to go from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
And Booker kicks to Bridges. Stolen by Mitchell. Conley against Paul. A putback, and there's Gobert, putting it right back in. Gobert's got the game tied up here for Utah. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle steps for the Jazz.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
And you also have to give credit to them for their shot blocking. They've had a ton of rejections in this ballgame.
Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Booker. Mitchell passes to Gobert.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Conley against Paul. There's 37 seconds left in the game. With 3, Booker. Rebound, Utah.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight. They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
Here is Conley. Mitchell outside. Six on the shot clock. Takes a 3. It's money from deep.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
So we see the Jazz get the win here. A narrow win under. Thank you, David. Great interview once again.
Thanks again.
Thank you for joining us.
It's all yours. A long wait in the valley for winning basketball. It's back.
Here we go.
Good stuff out. And it's the Mavericks to start out. Here are the five for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center, locking down the middle. Paul against Brunson. Good chance here for Booker. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, BA. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
And that one drops for him.
A phenomenal score. I love watching Doncic kick it up a notch and take over.
And it's Paul off the drive. And there's Ayton on the assist from Paul.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And the three-pointer goes. Doncic has got 5 now.
Defense was all over Doncic, so he smartly uses a pick to get free to shoot.
Tries the spin move. Booker. Tries again. Lets it go from deep. And it's Paul with the 3.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
No question. He is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor. It is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
Crowder with it. Picked up by Powell. Three-pointer, Bridges. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. From deep, here's Doncic. Sinks it from distance. Give him 8 points now.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
And it's Paul off the drive. Banked it in off the glass.
Chris Paul knows exactly not just who's going to hit him, but how they're going to hit him. What an incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year in their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
From deep, here's Doncic. Again, Doncic missing. And Paul, as you mentioned, the quintessential leader in the NBA.
Well, you think about selflessness at the point guard position, and Chris Paul has been about that his entire career. And he knows the game inside and out. He's remarkable.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And here's Doncic outside. He drops it from range.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Crowder outside. Bridges passes to Ayton. Now here's Booker. Lots of room. Again, the Suns good for 2.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's the 3. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
Now that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
The Mavericks trailing. 1:19 left to play in the first. And here's Doncic outside. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
Because opponents have to respect his passing so much. A lot of times, three-pointer is there for Doncic if he wants it.
Booker for 3. Second chance effort. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. They now take the lead. Doncic has got 17 points.
And working on becoming more dangerous from deep. Doncic doesn't lack confidence pulling up from way downtown.
And that one's good.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
36 seconds left in the first. And here's Doncic outside. That one doesn't drop. And Phoenix the other way now. Fires the 3. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
We've seen why Doncic is a perennial MVP candidate. He's taken over completely at the offensive end.
Paul passes to Crowder, and Crowder with the jam.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
And here's Doncic outside. Another three for Dallas.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
No, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Mavericks. 7-3.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. Ladies and gentlemen.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Mavericks.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
Also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
They've got Luka Doncic. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Dwight Powell. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Kleber in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And that one's good. Paul.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Doncic with it. He's got 26. From outside the arc. Crowder grabs the miss.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
A quick shot there. It's off target.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far. Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With his team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And here's Doncic outside. Hits the trifecta. Doncic has got 29.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Ball finds Booker. Three-pointer. Paul passes to Crowder. Outside Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. Spins. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And it's Doncic missing.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
And again, it's the Suns missing.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is buried. And now an 11-point Dallas lead. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Crowder, that's good. And Grant, you played almost 2 decades in the league. What do you think some of the biggest highlights in your career were?
Really just, playing on some great teams with great players, the relationships, the experiences. I didn't win an NBA championship, but I am more than blessed with having an incredible 19-year career.
Lets the three fly.
How about Chris Paul just in the right position, so smart on both ends of the floor?
And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Here's Doncic. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. 1:56 left in the second. Here's Crowder. Kleber with a steal. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. And it's Doncic missing. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Puts up a 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. And Grant, after a training camp invite back in 2016, undrafted rookie Dorian Finney-Smith making the Mavs roster. It was a big deal. They saw a 3-and-D potential in this young guy.
Well, the effort and tenacity have been there from the beginning, and now the shot is coming along too.
And he's going for the oop here.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching him from outside the arc.
And so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
And here's Crowder from the arc. Phoenix no good that time either. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Doncic outside. Kleber with a screen. From outside, off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Booker for three. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 6 assists in the game.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
And here's Doncic outside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. And Paul gets it to go.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Doncic outside. Crowder with a steal.
And I'll tell you what, I mean, he sees the man's going to kick the ball out. Wow. I mean, that was great anticipation.
Stolen by Bridges. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves. As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
On the floor for Phoenix, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And here's Doncic outside. And Booker pulls it down. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. And stolen by Brunson. Doncic outside. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Booker's got 4 rebounds in the game.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
From deep, here's Doncic. Sinks the tray. Doncic has got 38 points.
Using that change of pace off the dribble, Doncic gets the shots he wants.
Here's Crowder driving to the basket. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Paul with it, guarded by Kleber. Back to Paul. Out to Bridges. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, from starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced, and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident.
That they are, Allie. Thanks. The Mavericks leading. Three-pointer. Jacks up a 3. Crowder grabs the miss. The Suns have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter.
And Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020. A lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
And a foul on Chris Paul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Paul against Doncic. There's the triple. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got rebound number 15 here tonight. And with Crowder's free agency, team saw what he brings to the table.
Well, he's a good defender, and he's relentless on that end. And he just brings that kind of toughness that a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason.
Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Knocks it loose.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
And that one hits the back iron.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And he makes the first.
Still providing incredible production and great leadership. Chris Paul sets the standard for his team. A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies. And that's number 4. Definitely something to keep track of as we move forward.
Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Kleber, screen on Paul. Down low. And finished off by Kleber.
With elite passing skills and court vision, Doncic is an advanced distributor for his age.
Here's Paul. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
Well, an aggressive move right there to the basket. That's where he does some of his best work and chops into the lead.
1 minute left to play in the third quarter. Such a wide open look. Doncic has got 44.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it. Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
From downtown, and again for 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
BA, he's on fire.
Booker fires from way outside. Bridges passes to Ayton. He can't get it to go, and it's Dallas the other way. Here's Doncic. Non-stop scoring machine right here. Bridges on the attack. The kick out to Paul. From the arc. And Booker the bucket on the assist from Paul. Paul's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Somebody's going to set him up, and Devin Booker's going to knock him down. Drives in that catch and shoot.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the... And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And a chance to add to the lead here.
Yeah, BA, they should really stick with what they've been doing.
They've got Dorian Finney-Smith, Dwight Powell out there with Maxi Kleber. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Brunson in at the 2. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Out to Bridges, pass to Booker. The 3 is up. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got rebound number 8 now. And here's Brunson from the arc. Buries it from 3. Brunson's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
There's the 3. Finney-Smith's shot is off.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. From deep, here's Doncic. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 5 rebounds in the game. Paul passes to Crowder. Up top, Ayton. Back to Crowder. There's the triple. Mavericks with the rebound. And here's Doncic. Dallas, no good that time either.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
And stolen by Brunson. He launches a three. Good. He hits again.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Pass to Bridges. Tries the spin move. Here's Crowder. Here's the three. And the Suns miss again. Now here's Doncic. Launches it. And no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And Doncic puts up a deep three. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. For three, Booker. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Booker's got 5 points in the quarter.
And this is the type of play where Devin Booker is going to gain a lot of confidence and might start getting aggressive.
Brunson passes to Doncic.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Three-pointer. Offensive rebound, Mavericks.
Boy, I'd love to see him just get a smidge closer to the basket. Once he sees a few shots go in from there, that might open up everything from distance.
They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. From deep. It's hauled in by the Suns. Booker's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And they'll hang that foul on Maxi Kleber. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. Paul with it. Picked up by Powell. That cuts the lead to single digits. Paul's got 21.
CP3 taking a hit, still unfazed.
Now Doncic. Right side, Brunson. Back to Doncic. Fires the three. Dallas again missing.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Outside for Booker. Outside Paul. Takes it inside. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
Defense is not able to keep up with the speed and really the awareness of Chris Paul that time.
And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, BA, you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock. Don't turn it over.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 4 on the clock. And Doncic launches from deep. And yes, another basket. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Paul passes to Booker. On the wing, Crowder. Back to Booker. From deep three-point range. Doesn't go that time. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. A competitive game. You have to feel like
the Mavericks to start out. Now, here's Doncic. The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle.
And when he's knocking down the triple, pack it up. There's nothing you can take away from Luka.
For 3, Mitchell trains it from beyond the arc.
Mitchell.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now, here's Doncic. There's the 3. Not going to go that time. And it's Utah the other way. Let's go down to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Jason Kidd and I talked a few minutes ago. He's worried about the explosiveness of Donovan Mitchell. Coach said Mitchell is too fast for bigger players to guard, and he overwhelms smaller players with his strength. So that means you're going to have to send more players at him whenever it's possible. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
For 3, Mitchell and the Jazz. Another 3.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
O'Neal against Doncic. And the 3 off target. Utah's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. O'Neal kicks to Gobert. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Back to Bogdanovich. And there's the pass to Conley. Just 5 to shoot. And the Jazz, another 3.
Mike Conley makes just enough of these to keep the defense honest.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. A 3-pointer is right on target. Doncic has got 9 points.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Gobert, the screen. Mitchell dishes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. Jazz leading by 4. Cuts off the pass. And stolen by Bogdanovich. O'Neal with it. He's picked up by Doncic. O'Neal kicks to Gobert. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Outside Conley. Lets it go from deep. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Conley's got his second basket of the night. Now Doncic. He's got 9. 3-pointer. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. 1:43 left to play here in the first. This one for 3. And Utah another 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Mitchell outside. The feed to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Hard to stop Gobert on the dunk. His length gives him a clear path to the rim.
Doncic outside. 50 seconds left to play in the first. 6 to shoot. Shoots the 3. It's off target. He's 4 of 9 from the field. O'Neal from long range. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's Doncic. And the 3-ball is good. Doncic has got 15 points.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Mitchell passes to O'Neal. Here's Bogdanovich, guarded by Powell. O'Neal kicks to Bogdanovich. A 3-ball. It's not going to go for him. Doncic from deep three-point land. And so it's Utah with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
And keep an eye on the three-point shooting because that has been a factor as well. If they can maintain that current form, they can be successful.
Luka Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Maxi Kleber. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And here is Conley after Luka Doncic hitting the 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Brunson with a clean look. And here's Doncic from the arc. Hands it from downtown. Doncic has got 6 here in this quarter. See, back in 2002, you led the NBA in three-point shooting at over 47% a game. How would you have liked playing today?
I would have loved it, Kevin. The reason why I could have shot more threes, and with more threes gives you more stats, and with more stats gives you the bag.
I missed that time. Would have put him up.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Got that one up quick. 11 points in the game.
And staying with it. He drained 2 triples in the first quarter. Now gets this one.
Doncic from deep three-point land. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Conley's shot is off.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Good use of power by Rudy, getting the shot in the air despite the foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And Gobert drops them both. Mavericks trail by 4. Pass to Brunson. Second quarter play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Back to Doncic from past the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Outside Conley. He kicks it to Gobert. The 3. Kleber with the rebound. The Mavericks have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. The 3 for Doncic. Fires for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's Doncic missing.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
And one thing I love about Royce O'Neal is how decisive he is with the ball. When he catches, it's a quick decision, shoot, drive, or swing it.
And I also love how he attacks closeouts. Sometimes he's in motion, GA, before the pass even hits his hands. And once his feet are in the paint, he's an underrated decision maker. I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down to 1 in the bucket from Doncic. And here is Conley after Luka Doncic hitting the 3. Conley dishes to Bogdanovic. The 3 knocks down the 3 ball. Bogdanovic has got his 2nd bucket tonight.
If you're looking to match the 3 points that happen at the other end, give it to Bogdanovic.
The 3 for Doncic. No good that time. The Jazz go the other way with it. And Bogdanovic kicks to O'Neal. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. 3-pointer. Utah getting another chance here. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You see what that little pump fake does? It gives the defender something to think about the next time he goes to challenge Gobert's shot.
And Gobert drops them both.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Connects from three-point range. Doncic has got 33 points.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
And Gobert kicks to O'Neal. Drives to the hoop. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Jazz leading by 5. Back to O'Neal. Bogdanovich with a screen on Doncic. O'Neal passes to Conley. Gobert in the corner. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Jazz lead. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back.
38.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And so in the game for the Jazz, we've got Rudy Gay. He's out there with Jordan Clarkson. Whiteside is out there with Eric Pascal. And it's Azubuike in at the 4.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Marjanovic checked in for Maxi Kleber. Hampton comes in for Dwight Powell. Green, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Hardaway is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Clarkson with the ball. Pass to Gay. Over in the corner, Pascal. Just 4 to shoot. Gay passes to Azubuike. Doncic with it. And it's Clarkson picking him up. And Marjanovic with the slam.
And the all-around game of Doncic, not just the scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
Now here's Gay. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And then Gay with the dunk.
Such a fluid athlete. Rudy dancing on the offensive end, keeping defenders off balance.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And it's Whiteside with the rebound.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Dinwiddie's checked in for Luka Doncic. Now, here's Clarkson. Has a boot, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. You have to switch on that play.
Outside Hardaway. Back to Dinwiddie. To the wing right side. Dallas moving the ball around. Bertans can't get it to go.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
On deep, Gay. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Dinwiddie kicks to Hardaway. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here is Whiteside. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Passes it to Pascal. Here's Azubuike, and the layup's good off the glass. Azubuike's got the lead up to 11 now for the Jazz.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
innings.
Dinwiddie attacking. Here's Marjanovic, and Marjanovic with the slam.
That's outstanding decision-making there to change his shot and find an open teammate for an easy basket.
Clarkson surveying the floor. Kicks to Whiteside. Back to Clarkson. The shot, no good. And it's Dallas the other way. Dinwiddie against Clarkson. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Jazz leading by 9. Nobody near Pascal. That 3 off the mark. 1:10 left in the third quarter. Here's Pertinis. A shake. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Utah has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Azubuike the pass to Gay. The Jazz again can't hit it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. There's 47 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pascal's shot is off.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Bertans' shot is good.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
And here's Clarkson. Pascal kicks to Azubuike. The Jazz again can't hit it. Mavericks trail by 7. Dinwiddie attacking. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. The pass to Azubuike. And he misses the fast break layup. And so it's Utah heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Dwight Powell is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Doncic. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Now, here's Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. A crossover. Mitchell finds Bogdanovic. That's good for Mitchell on the assist from Bogdanovic. And the Jazz lead by 7. Now, Doncic. Inside, Kleber. O'Neal with the rebound. The Jazz shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Outside, Bogdanovic. Brunson against Mitchell. To the paint. Here's Powell. Gobert with the block.
What a block by Gobert. You expect that from a player who has led the league in blocks.
To the middle. Here's Brunson. Blocked again.
And they've fallen completely out of sync here offensively. I'm not seeing nearly the same movement or flow that we saw in that first half.
Now, here's Mitchell. Down low. Here's Bogdanovic. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten down in transition.
Now O'Neal. After Luka Doncic's 3-pointer that didn't go. Puts it up. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Here's the three. The offensive rebound. Back to Conley. Jacks up a three. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Trains it from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 36.
And it doesn't matter if Luka is working on or off the ball. You have to stay connected to him defensively.
The drive by Mitchell.
Yeah, way to play an attack mode and get to the line.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
Shooting for Utah.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal foul
The previous play
so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
O'Neal against Doncic. He feeds it to Powell. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Another three for Dallas.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Here's Mitchell, and he makes good on the layup. Mitchell's got 4 points in the quarter.
What agility from Donovan Mitchell inside, working around the D and getting it to go.
Doncic from deep three-point land, and they're unable to get the tying basket there. It's Gobert with the ball for the Jazz. They've led by as many as 11 points. Conley with the three. And so the ball's out of bounds. Powell touched it last. O'Neal inside. Guarded by Doncic. O'Neal kicks to Gobert. Shot clock at 6. Mitchell passes to Gobert. The Mavericks pull it in. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Mavericks trail by 3. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Finney-Smith for by Conley. Here's the three-point line. It's Doncic. And misses it off the right side of the rim. For 3. Bogdanovich dishes to Mitchell. Driving the lane. Got a piece of it.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple. This is where you want to run a play. Don't just walk it up and heave it.
Kleber sets the screen for Doncic. Misses the 3. And Maxi Kleber is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Jalen Brunson. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
It's so good to see Mike Conley out there. After all the injuries, I just love how the offense runs with him at the helm. Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
5 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And so it's Utah with the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really...
and thank you.
It sure is. Good stuff there, Allie. And the Jazz start out with the ball. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Pass to Mitchell. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game. Oh, it's a marquee showdown tonight, Doris. Two of the elite teams in the league.
BA, there are certain regular season games that both players and fans alike will circle the calendar. The fans are fired up. The players were excited at shoot-around. This one we had to watch.
Drills it from deep.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
Mitchell against Booker. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Let's go with a 3. Good work defensively by Crowder. And it's Phoenix's ball. It's a 3-point game. Bridges finds Paul. Spins with the drive. And Gobert with a block.
9'9" standing reach. Rudy Gobert twice on the pipes.
That shot is good by O'Neal.
Boy, it's a risky move to pull up from three-point range on the break, but it's a shot he's very comfortable with. Boy, in recent years, Mike Conley taking more shots from long range, but make no mistake, this guy able to score at every single level.
And they'll get another chance. And here's Crowder from the arc. Booker, the pass to Bridges. Tries the spin move. 5 to shoot. And Gobert with a block. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Gobert inside. He's against Ayton. Pass to O'Neal. To the paint. 6 to shoot. And it's Gobert penetrating. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. It's a one-on-one situation. Bridges misses.
Despite the defensive presence, he challenges at the rim. Give him an A for effort.
And Doris, you look at the shooting numbers for Conley. He can hurt you from deep and everywhere in between.
Well, it's easy to, quote, get to your spot when you have so many spots on the floor. At the same time, I feel like Conley does such a great job balancing scoring and setting the table for his teammates.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Bogdanovich passes to Conley. O'Neal on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Back to O'Neal. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Ball drives in. Good D by Gobert.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
To the inside. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Boy, Ayton's reach is absolutely incredible. Great anticipation. That is nice defense.
And so it's Utah with it. They trail by 3. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Left side, Bogdanovich. Outside for Mitchell. Launches a 3. On target from range.
You've got to be shot ready on the catch. No hesitation from Donovan Mitchell. Makes the defense pay.
Conley against Paul. Bridges passes to Booker. Over Mitchell. And the Suns miss again.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's Paul. Bridges passes to Booker. And a miss there on the triple.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Bogdanovich. From deep, Conley. And And again, it's Utah with a three.
Well, Mike Conley has mastered pick-and-roll play and does such a good job making the right decisions.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Booker. Shot to stop the run. Booker missing again.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a three at the other end, but it can force you to rush things. He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And how about the mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Here's Gobert.
Well, you can see he's an improving defensive presence, right? DeAndre Ayton has got to commit and do what it takes.
And so it's the Utah Jazz leading by 6 as we...
All right, Booker's coming onto the court. Come on, get round.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Jazz.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
On the court right now for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Spins. Bridges. And Pascal secures it. Utah leading. And a player like Mikal Bridges, he's had very high confidence in his abilities.
Well, I mean, listen, his history is that of a winning player. Came into the league believing in himself because of his career collegiately. National championship player at Villanova. He has every right to think he can be elite.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And it's Gay with the miss. And here are the Suns for three. Booker. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
We know this about Devin Booker. He is not shy. Deep from 3. Yes, I'm going to take that opportunity.
Back to Clarkson. Stolen by Booker. Ooh, a good look from Bridges. The rebound by the Jazz. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pascal passes to Gay. Whiteside against Crowder. Stolen by Bridges. For the finish. And Crowder with the jam.
You simply cannot sleep on Crowder in transition. He's a speedy forward who will run the floor for easy opportunities.
Inside, here's Azubuike.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Paul against Clarkson for 3. Booker. And it's Azubuike with the rebound. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. And it's Gay with the miss. The Suns trailing. Booker for 3. And Pascal secures it. Pass to Clarkson. Here's Azubuike. Now Clarkson. And the aesthetic of the game, Doris, something us aficionados think about. What are some of the prettiest shots in basketball, in your opinion?
BA, I'm going to tell you the shot that is revolutionizing the game, because NBA players today are as skilled or perhaps more skilled than they have ever been. And the defining separation of the modern NBA is the ability of guys to shoot shots off the dribble, whether from range or in particular from three-point ability. They are starting to flourish across the league, and it's changing how NBA basketball is played.
Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Outside Pascal. Pass to Whiteside. Stolen by Ayton. And now the Suns fast break. Crowder with it. And Clarkson picks him up defensively. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Booker's got 11 points.
Well, for certain guys, the mid-range is not where you want to be, but for Devin Booker, it's money.
Pascal passes to Clarkson. Here's Azubuike. Pascal, a screen on Crowder. Back to Pascal. And And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Mikal Bridges.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Suns have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Here's Paul. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Gay outside. Clarkson right side. Drains the triple. Clarkson's got his second basket of the game.
Well, the one thing about Clarkson, a little bit inconsistent from deep, so that's a welcome sight for his team.
Booker for 3. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Pass to Pascal. From outside the arc. Now here's Clarkson. Here's Azubuike. Covered by Crowder. Shot clock at 5. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Clarkson for 3. Crowder grabs the miss. Phoenix has gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. Booker, the pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. Takes the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. And now it's just a 4-point Utah lead.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Stolen by Ayton. And now the Suns fast break. Fires for 3. Back to Crowder. Outside Booker. Over Gay. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And we're through the first half of play here at... And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
They've got Rudy Gay. He's out there with Jordan Clarkson. Hassan Whiteside is out there with Eric Pascal. And it's Azubuike in at the 4. That's the group for Utah right now. The Suns shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz. Utah retains possession. And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Payne against Clarkson. Pass to Azubuike. And here's Clarkson. Whiteside with it. Back to Clarkson. This one for 3. The shot no good.
Boy, you take one look at JaVale McGee and feel like this guy was built for the game of basketball. Remember, both his parents played at a high level. His mom, in fact, won a couple titles at the collegiate level and a gold medal with the U.S. women's team.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his
And JaVale McGee standing 7 feet even, but a 7'6" wingspan, Doris.
Boy, you want to talk about, quote, a catch radius. This guy uses his length to great effect. Finishes above the rim and controls that airspace.
Payne against Clarkson from deep. Johnson. That shot no good. The Jazz go the other way with it. Gay outside. Out to the right wing. Pass to Pascal. For 3. The Jazz again can't hit.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Oh, it's stolen by Gay to the middle. Back to Whiteside. Clarkson for 3. Knocks down the long J. Clarkson's got 9.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Whiteside. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds in the game. From deep, Gay. Pure from 3-point range. And it's a 12-point Utah lead.
Well, Jordan Clarkson's improved his ability to run the offense. How about that pass, guys?
Payne, pass to McGee. Stolen by Whiteside. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Clarkson outside. Pass to Gay. Clarkson outside. Fires from deep. The Suns clear it.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down. Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Pascal from outside. Rebounded by Johnson. The Suns have gotten 0 shots to go out of 6 attempts. Payne, pass to McGee. To the wing on the left. From deep, Johnson. Outside Payne. To stop the run. Driving inside. And he takes it up and lays it in. Payne's got his first basket.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Outside Pascal. Back to Gay. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. So Utah ends up going with a new group. The Suns shooting a low 28% so far in this one. Payne drives. Craig finds Payne. Here's Shamet. Driving in. Blows the alley-oop. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. For 3, O'Neal. That one is off. And Phoenix the other way now. Here's Craig. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 4 rebounds in the game. Mitchell misses. Mitchell's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. Shamet into the lane. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
So it's Utah now. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Back to Gobert. Outside Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. The 3 ball. Knocks it down from distance. O'Neal's got 8 points.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of 3-pointers.
Payne drives. Here's Shamet. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Mitchell understanding that length and athleticism serves him well on the defensive end. Nicely done.
Pass to Shamet. Back to Payne. Down low. Over Conley. And again, it's the Suns missing. Bogdanovich finds Gobert. Here's O'Neal. 3 seconds left. And so it's the Utah Jazz in a good situation, up by 13. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. 0 chance to stop it.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You'll love the unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Phoenix, we've got JaVale McGee, Cameron Johnson out there with Torrey Craig. And then it's Landry Shamet, and it's Payne in at the point guard position. Shamet, no good.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
3-pointer. Counted from distance.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Now here's Mitchell. From deep. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own 3. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
Utah ball. Substitution for the Suns.
4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Bogdanovich with a screen on Paul. From deep, Conley. The Suns clear it. Crowder's got 4 rebounds in the game. Inside. And Ayton with the stuff.
Elite athleticism from Mr. Ayton. No doubt on the dunk.
Utah has gotten just 1 of their 4 threes to go here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Mitchell. From deep 3-point range. And another miss by Utah. The Suns have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Booker for 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. Back to O'Neal. From deep. Nice D from Bridges. Phoenix is shooting poorly at only 28%. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Stolen by Ayton. Bridges passes to Booker. Puts up a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
From deep, Conley. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
And it's good. 2 points.
In this situation, Devin Booker on the catch will never hesitate.
Outside Mitchell. From deep. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Mitchell's got 6 points in the quarter.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Conley. Takes a 3. And Booker pulls it down. Bridges with it. He's picked up by Conley. And here's Ayton. Crowder outside. He takes it in. Back to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Pass to O'Neal. Stolen by Bridges. By himself. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Such a huge play, guys. I mean, that's a 4-point swing possibly. Tremendous steal and conversion right there.
Now Gobert. The 3 from Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. Beyond the arc. Utah gets it back. Pass to Conley. 4-3. Knocked loose.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Here's Gobert. Outside Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Pass to Conley. Clock at 6. For 3, O'Neal. And Ayton pulls it down.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
And it's good. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3. Conley with the ball. And so it's Utah who scrape by with the win. Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
I love it, and I love that team. David, thank you. So Dallas will get the first possession. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. They've got Maxi Kleber, Jalen Brunson out there with Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Finney Smith in at the 3 spot.
And Dwight Powell continuing his comeback. The ruptured Achilles back in 2020. And that injury now not the career ender it once was.
Well said, Greg. Guys come back from that because of the advances in technology and training. And a credit to Powell that he's back and looking as tough and as impactful as ever. He's a guy that kind of holds the mortar together on team. Does a lot of the stuff that needs to be done.
And really, he is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
And a deep 3 from Doncic. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Paul dishes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And Doncic gets it to go.
At the arc, Doncic can seem unstoppable. You've got to guard him closely out there. You can't give him any space or he'll hurt you.
Now here's Booker. Off target from 3-point range. From deep 3-point range, that one doesn't drop. The Suns go the other way with it. From deep. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Kleber kicks to Powell. Trying to find Brunson. Gets it to him. Gets a very good look and converts.
Assisted by
Brunson's got 5 now.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Don't underestimate Booker's passing ability. He's getting better and better at making plays for others.
Brunson against Booker. Puts one up from 19. Was shot missing.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Wasted no time on that one. Booker's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Paul is so gifted at creating for his teammates. I mean, he's just got a special knack, and it's one that's been honed over years and years of playing. He really does work hard to get everybody involved.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the court.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
It's tipped. Powell with the steal. Here's Finney Smith. It's tipped. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. The Suns leading. Booker outside.
2 minutes.
Phoenix no good that time either. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Brunson no good. Booker with no one around. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists in the game. Doncic looking it over. 1:31 left here in the opening quarter. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
3-point field goal.
Doncic has got a couple of threes now in the first for the man. Paul with the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. From deep 3-point range, and it's Doncic missing. Now here's Paul. Defense is right there. 3-pointer, Crowder. That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crowder.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Paul against Doncic. Over Paul. And the shot is long. Suns have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. A nice shot by Booker.
As he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter, he's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 6. Drills it from outside. Doncic has got 9.
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back-at-you 3. The revenge triple.
Doncic with the steal. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Here's Doncic. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. There's the triple.
You know, people sometimes forget what a pesky and physical defender Chris Paul is for a guy who's not that big. He influences a lot of shots out there.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And a deep 3 from Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. He delivered 9 points from three-point range.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Mavericks, we've got Jalen Brunson. Dwight Powell is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3 spot. To the inside. It's deflected. Kleber with it. Chris Paul covering. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
And with that shot, the Suns lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Doncic. Ball against Doncic. The drive by Paul and the wide open shot from Crowder. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Paul against Brunson. Paul passes to Bridges. Spins. Lock at 6. Inside. Here's Ayton. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Mavericks ball.
Mavericks trail by 5. The 3 for Doncic. Crowder pulls it in. Crowder's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up. It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
The 3 for Doncic. Dallas again missing.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Kleber kicks to Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly. Well, 1 year at Virginia Tech and 3 more at Florida for Dorian Finney-Smith before going undrafted in 2016.
Well, Greg, you think about it, he also had a year in college, an extra year because he transferred. So that may have scared some teams off, his age and how long he spent in college. But I tell you what, if you're a pro and you've got pro ability and pro attitude, it's going to come out. And he's made an impact in the NBA from day one.
Pass to Brunson. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Brunson's got 7 points in the game.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Doncic against Paul. Booker right side from the arc. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound. And there's the drive. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. Phoenix leading by 5. And so the Mavericks with another turnover. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Suns. Crowder's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Ayton against Kleber. Ayton, the pass to Booker. Fires the 3. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Powell with a screen on Paul. Dallas, no good that time either.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Bridges misses. Mavericks trail by 8. Bridges with the steal. To the paint. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
27 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And here's Doncic from the arc. Booker pulls it in. Booker's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bridges passes to Crowder. Doncic with the steal. Here's Brunson. They get the rebound.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
And that concludes the first half. Suns lead by 6. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after half. Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Who's out there for Phoenix.
And then they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team. That's why they're ahead.
Difficult shot. There are only a handful of players in this league with Booker's range.
Doncic, no good.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. Tough day so far.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Took him no time at all on that one. Doncic has got 17.
Well, you know, Doncic, with his combined package of skill and confidence, that pull-up jumper is a real weapon for him.
Well, one thing that stands out when you look at Maxi Kleber over the years is dramatic improvement as a shooter.
And, Greg, you know what that's all about. Simply, the young man has put the work in. He's been in the gym. That stroke has gone from a weakness to the strength of his game.
Tries the spin move. The kick out to Crowder. Phoenix no good that time either. And so Powell will bring it up for Dallas. They trail by 7. Brunson no good. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Here's Doncic. He's got 20. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. A drive by Paul. Here's Booker. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 9 assists now tonight. Mavericks trail by 9. Doncic with it. From outside the arc. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Lets the 3 fly. Kleber with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Here's Brunson. Cranes the jumper to finish the break. 9 points in the game so far. Phoenix leading by 7. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. His 3-pointers off the mark. Dallas has gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. And it's Doncic missing.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
For Dallas, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Brunson, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
To the middle. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Oh, Ayton in position.
And these are the shots you want Ayton taking. He's just so smart on offense.
Doncic from deep 3-point land. The long distance 3 is barely. Doncic has got 8 here in the quarter. Paul dishes to Booker. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Kleber's got 4 rebounds in this game. Brunson kicks to Doncic. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Out to Doncic. And stolen by Ayton. Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. They recover it. Back to Booker. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Spins. Shot clock at 5. Latrey. That one no good. And it's Dallas the other way. Brunson finds Doncic. Over Paul. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Pass to Crowder. A beautiful reverse layup. Crowder's got 5 points so far.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Paul gets it to go in.
Against close defense, Paul's agility and ball handling is really what makes the difference. Slipping by and able to get the finish.
Powell, the pass to Doncic. Fires the 3. Booker pulls it in. Booker's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
That's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. The Suns on top. They lead by 8.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns answer.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them. And what a beautiful feat.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, we've got Luka Doncic. Maxi Kleber is out there with Dwight Powell. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward position.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You got to love that one.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
And here's Booker from the arc. Bridges controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Bridges has got the lead up to 14 now for the Suns.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's Doncic. Dallas, no good that time either.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Finney Smith can't get it to go.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And Ayton throws it down.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Doncic has got 28.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
Paul finds Bridges. Tries the spin move. Mavericks with the rebound.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the board.
Yeah, you know, but down the stretch here, guys, they'll summon that extra effort to try and get it done, I think.
Al Paul. The pass to Booker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense. And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Doncic against Paul. No good with the triple.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
Into the lane. Johnson outside. Paul dishes to Ayton. Bounce pass from Paul. On the wing, Bridges. 4 on the clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. And that one's good. Ayton.
Impressive at using the pick and roll. Ayton slips well to the basket after setting that screen.
Doncic passes to Brunson. There's 1:40 left in the fourth. Back to Doncic. And taken away by Paul. On the wing, Booker. Kicks it out to Paul. Back to Booker. The feed to Ayton. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Just 5 on the clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense. And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Suns.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Devin Booker.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
The 3 for Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Booker outside. He kicks it to Johnson. Oh, Ayton in position. And here is Doncic. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our